Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Magic Arena. Today I'm going to be playing my one and only attempt at the Arena Direct Sealed Secrets of Strixhaven event. This costs a ridiculously expensive 6,000 gems, and I'm going to spend basically my entire reserve on my attempt. Now, that being said, if I get to enough gems that I could enter again, which is 5, then I may consider doing it again. But this is a very high stakes event. A lot of people who are excellent limited players, famous limited players, are not able to trophy in this event after multiple attempts. So, fingers crossed, as Numot the Nummy says, you have to open well, play well, and not mess it up. This is not the best open for sure. Wild Growth Archaic is really good in the 5-color deck, so we may just be trying to do some kind of converge deck because this is a whole lot of mess. Traumatic Critique is kind of whatever. I mean, I guess. Suspend Aggression, also not good. You don't want to play that because it's just a mirror effect. Daze is whatever. I don't know that I've ever purposely drafted this card. Again, kind of whatever. If this had increment, it would be a lot better. Steal the Show was pretty good for me last time. If it was to any target, this would be excellent, but creature or planeswalker is decent, I suppose, if you're on a Spellslinger deck. Mana Sculpt, just a counter spell. So, and this is just terrible and limited. So basically our only great card is the Archaic. God, let's hope we have some better stuff in here. Okay, let's see what we got. Interceptor's good. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this card in the draft, so that must mean people are taking it very highly. I don't think it's all that good. Glyph Mage is okay. Demonstrator's good, but we just do not have enough white to support that color at all. Blue, we have Stock Up. Virtuoso's okay. Betrayal's good. Sleight of Hand. Composer's alright. So blue's meh, kind of whatever. Banemaker's good. End of the Hunt is great. The Poet is great. That's okay. Foolish Fate is good. So we have a decent amount of removal in black, but not really a ton else. Let's see. Red, we have 2 great commons. In the Glass Right, Return the Favor has just been kind of unplayable for me. Artistic Process is good, especially if your opponent's on like a Weenies deck. Royal Treatment, First Year, Barrage, the Newt, Knockout Maneuver. I have actually really liked Mana Worm in this format. Concoctor's good. Okay, so it's looking like we may be playing some green here. Abigail's pretty good if you have a lot of creatures. Okay, so white-black looks decent for the multicolored. At least we don't have a lot of white, so I'm not sure that it could be supported. Sonar. Paint Mage is good. Mascot's okay. I wish we had gotten the Whale. That would have been better. Visionary's Dance is okay. More than one copy of it is really good. Green-black looks okay. Spirit Mascot's good. We have the green-blue land. Of course, that guy. Quandrix Charm's good. Alright, so I'm not super loving this deck. I'm probably going to build out a couple and see how they feel. So I'm just going to build out all the white-black cards first. See how that feels. Am I running that? Probably not. So he would have exactly 40 cards if we went with this deck. You know, it actually isn't terrible. Couple of early creatures. We don't have enough spells to really target, I don't think, to make this really good at what Silver Quill does. We have a couple that are attached to our creatures. But I don't know that we have enough removal. Can't really count Render Speechless as a removal spell, as a discard effect. We could splash the Archaic in. Maybe we could do some sort of Abzan thing. Abzan hasn't really been great for me in the format, but okay, well, at least there is a world in which we could play white-black. I want to look at black-green. That felt kind of okay to me. This deck isn't looking terrible. Not a lot of creatures. Additive Evolution's pretty good. I have liked that card. And in green, black, we have much more removal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells, which is really good, actually. Do we have any other kind of... I know these target for our Newt. Bunch of Death Touchers is pretty good as well to just hold other creatures back, but it doesn't do very well for us in terms of attacking. So how would we win this game? Just big dorks. I don't love that. Okay. I think that felt better to me than the white-black deck did. So what else do we have here? I just don't think we're going to have enough support for the red-white deck. We only have one Tome Blast. Yeah, it's just not happening. And to the same extent in blue-red, like we have a couple of bounce spells, but I just don't think there's going to be enough. Might as well build it out and see. I would not play a Return the Favor. Okay, let's see how this looks. The curve is pretty good on this deck. You know, looking at it, doesn't look that terrible. We have 12 non-creature spells. I just don't know that we have enough removal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And only one is early removal. And then we have some, like one Banishing Betrayal, and I guess a couple counter spells, but that can't be counted as removal. And then again, just like some dorks. Yeah, I don't like this for some reason. Might be the correct pick. Or maybe we could do some kind of random converge deck. Oops. Oops. All right, let's see what this mess would be. How many X spells would we have? None. Yeah, that card's not going in our deck. Double blue would be hard to cast. Guess we could cut the white cards. We could just leave the tap land in though for the archaic purposes. But I mean, archaic is just subject to removal and then its benefits are kind of gone. I do kind of like the balance of things in this deck though. Could definitely cut some creatures. Oh no, what happened? Whew, got paranoid. All right, let's see. What would we cut? 7 cuts. I like the idea of keeping the royal treatment for the archaic, but is it worth a whole card for like one of these other creatures? Probably not. Just making our mana a bit better to take out the blue, but I don't know if I would want to lose this card because we don't really have a ton of card draw otherwise besides stock up. So maybe just cut one of the big dorks. How does this feel? Definitely would have some early creatures and early Death Toucher creatures, which is great. A ramp creature. Have a lot of removal. 5 removal spells, 6 removal spells. What are we missing out on? Banishing Betrayal. I really don't want to add any more blue. I think I like this deck. Now to sort out the lands. It may not be worth it to run that duel. How often would we be wanting a 4th color for a creature card anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3, 4, maybe. Yeah, let's just cut that so we can be more consistent with our mana that we need. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Maybe I do want to run 2 islands. Oh, I cut the best freaking land in the deck. That's what I did. Nine green, 7 swamps. Not right. 8 black, 8 green, 3 blue. That looks good to me. Alright, let's try it and see how we do. If you can hear, there's a guy mowing the lawn outside my house that is very loud. I apologize. 1 blue before green is not super lovely, but we can cast 2 spells. Just pray we draw some green. Oh dear. Three swamps before any forests is sad. A ward 2, unfortunately. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay. Well, this might be a quick one. Really don't want a foolish fate and an interceptor, or wander off an interceptor either, so just gonna take this. Okay, well now we have a much easier decision there, and we can hold up the fate. Hey, there is green in our deck after all. thing over there. Could be the +2/+2 trick. Maybe it was that Tome Blast they were holding up last time. Oh, they're still holding for something. Did I keep that 5-mana card draw spell? Yes, I did. It would be great to draw that card right about now. I'm feeling okay with 2 removal spells in hand still. Ideally, we would like to save them for our turn so we can get that life gain benefit off the Poet for the Concoctor. This could go really poorly for them if they double block. They do not. I think it's worth stemming the bleeding a little bit to kill that. Some sort of tap spell, maybe. The +2/+2 would kind of suck. Okay, so now they want to tap my thing. I'm surprised I haven't killed my Poet yet, since it's draining them, plus enabling my Concoctor to get in for more damage. Unless they just thought they were going to be able to kill me with their little Tome Blast. Oh, well, that's a good card. Do I think they'll triple block? No. Gonna just hold priority here for a second so that they think I'm considering a spell. Sure. Sure. The Eater was an odd card to tap. Oops. Yeah, the worm's pretty good. I'll take a worm. What do they have over there for 1 mana? That hexproof trick thing? Maybe they have days? No, they can't because they don't have an island. Surprised they didn't want. Oh, there we go. That is nice. I think I'm just gonna beef up some of my other cards here. Oh god, they have some big giant X spell. What do we still have in our deck? That's good. Knockout Maneuver. Archaic would have been nice about 15 draws ago. The Shade Lock. Together as one. Okay. Good card. I have a video on my channel where I had 2 of those cards in a draft, which was excellent. Ah, now they can get rid of our enchantment. Oh, well, they can't at first, so that's good. Get 1 turn with the enchantment. Actually, I get more than 1 turn. I don't think I want to attack into all their stuff still, though. Do I cast the Rampant Growth? I don't think so. That card. Probably should have waited to do that till next turn. But I wasn't thinking about it. Okay, so that's the lifelinky card. Oh yay. Now it's time to start attacking in. Works for me. I feel like our opponent's just trying to drag out the game at this point. Doesn't look like they have a lot going on over there. Okay, I want to do full control here. There we go. How many cards do they have left? 5? It's a long game. I'll tell you, I have not played a format like this where it takes long, grindy games where you can deck yourself or deck your opponent. Interesting attack. Oh, dang it, I forgot to put a stop in my upkeep. I don't have any more removal spells, so I need to be careful about attacking into this 3/3. This is a weird attack. Very, very odd. Do I want that? What do I have left? I have a poet, a stock up. I might as well keep it so I don't end up decking myself. Alright, let's see what they got here. Do I care? I don't think so. Come on, guy. What do you got over there? Wow. Wow. I did not prepare myself for that card. So I should have blocked the Maestro anyway. Gosh, what a game. They got down to one card that was way down in the bottom. I should have realized when they attacked with both, but I thought they were just trying to wipe out my board and then like kill my last creature so I wouldn't have anything to hit them back with. Man, that really sucks. Alright, well, can't do anything about that. It's hard to play around every single card in the game, right? How was I to know that was what was happening? Man, that was a long game to end up losing that way, but kudos to my opponent. I bet they are very happy. Maybe that was the game that won them a box. Okay, this is a way better first hand than last game. I want value instead of tap lands. Wonder how many Boros, gosh, what's it called? Not Boros. Lorehold decks there will be. Well, we're going to be killing that immediately. It's a bit terrifying that they did not play anything, so I think for now I'm just gonna stock up. And I'm glad I did, or else we would have drawn a trillion lands. Yep, glad I waited for that. Play the poet now. Do we just trade? I'm okay with that. I don't think I've seen the white Emeritus yet. Comes with a Swords to Plowshares. And they don't even get to play it. What a shame. This game is going quite well. Never say never, though, as evidenced by the last game. Dust Speaker, we can kill that. Alright, Alright, so I think what we do first... then we put, I think, a counter on this. And then... Alright. Oops. One victory down. I think I played this twice for Lorehold, and I did, or I mean, for Lore when Eclipsed, and I don't even think I won a single game. Three removal spells, you say? Wow, that is very aggressive. Maybe that's their strategy, is just to be really aggressive. I don't think I want to be that aggressive and kill it yet. Hopefully we draw a creature next turn. Well, we drew a creature. I guess I can't complain. I think I'm gonna kill that. Probably should have done it after they surveilled, in case they have like the return to creatures card. Alright, well. No fifth land is a bit sad. Like that, for example. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play that card either. Alright, let's do... Let's do this. Just make them a bit worried about their life total as well. Because we can still kill whatever the next thing is with the newt. Sucks. This might be all she wrote, folks. What's the other? I know I have one more. I have Wander Off in the deck and Grapple with Death. So if I don't find either of those, that's all I got. Hey! should have done that pre-combat so I could have got 2 more damage in. Spell if they play another creature, so I think, hey, what do you know, the deck I was not very confident in, we got 2 wins. I would have had 3 if I had just played correctly the first game. All right, if we get 1 more win, at least we'll get almost half our gems back. I guess if you count packs as gems, which I don't. I am not a constructed player, so packs mean nothing to me, really. I know once you get the whole set collected, you get 20 gems for your excess rares, but I don't really count them as... I don't count them as points, so... or gems. Gosh, it's really hard for me to talk and play at the same time. I have ADHD. Uh-oh, we got a champion on our hands. Try and get as much value out of this Archaic as I can before casting stock up. If we draw another land, I will play the Concoctor. But they are ramping up over there, which scares me. Alright, let's see what they go get. A Braid to kill the Archaic, fair enough. Well. On them. I wouldn't say we're winning because they have a full grip over there. I wonder why we didn't draw a card. Oh, it's when this creature. Okay. And Essence Scatter? I would way rather they Essence Scatter that than my Essence Net Scholar, so it's fine with me. Let's get some removal spells. Unfortunately, they're both sorceries. But there we go. Alright, so we now have some gems back. So we are at least getting 8 packs and 2,700 gems, which is great. Will teach me not to be disparaging of a deck that I think is bad. Oh, I do love the ponies. I keep the My Little Pony Extra Lives, the chibi ponies. I love those sleeves. Thing stuck up here. We're gonna want to kill that thing. I want to kill it now. I guess I should while they're tapped out. Scat? Oh no, they're mountain plains. Raid. Okay, I'm getting all the removal spells out of their hand early. And kill whatever they play. Okay, maybe not. Keep playing big chunks. Kill that. Unless okay, that's good. I was worried they might have a spell. Holding priority. Okay. I wanted to play that now so that in case they have another Tome Blast, they couldn't just kill the Eater immediately. Got. There is a Wrath, but I think you have to pay life for it. I think we've still won here. Unless they can bounce one of my things. Oops, I don't know why I didn't do that. That was dumb. have a full grip. I don't know what they're digging for, but it's terrifying me. Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll put it on that. Awesome. That was a scary game. That was a really good player. You could just tell by the way they were just digging through their deck. All right, look at that, 5,400 gems and 16 packs. So we've definitely made our money back technically, again, based on the whole pack situation. Yeah, let's keep it going. These are spells and lands. Mono blue so far over here is interesting. I wonder if they're looking for lands. Play a big stompy guy, or just start putting 2/2s on stuff. I think I'll do that. Putting counters on stuff, I mean. Seeker. Let's see what they discard here. funny because they're running dual tactics, so I imagine they are trying to be an aggressive deck, but they're not really showing us much of that. Well, there's the Sky Whale. This is looking pretty good for us. If they double block the newt, I can only kill one thing. I guess they just didn't want to lose their Sky Whale, which makes sense. Do something here. Not sure what would be able to save them, to be honest. Got 4 or 5 mana, I think, with the channeler. Living history, okay. So now they have 3 blockers. Still doesn't block well, though. Okay. All right. Well, we are climbing up the ladder. We are sitting at 5 wins, 8,100 gems, 24 packs. Pretty crazy stuff. Let's see if we can get another one. Spencer Russo. You say no green, but we have a stock up that we can find one. We also have a removal spell and an early creature, so I will keep this hand. Gains from our opponent. Do we have another Lorehold Enjoyer? Oh, Silver Quill is different. Alright, so they have probably the -3/-3. I'm just gonna keep playing creatures for now. Yep, works for me. I want to get that stuff out of their hands. aggressive start, which is great for us. Let's see. Oh, right. We are now 1 win away from a collector booster box. I don't want to jinx it, so I am just going to enjoy my 10,800 gems and 32 packs. Craziness. All right, well, either way, this is the final boss. We'll either win or lose, and I will be very happy even if we do not win this game, but I am going to try my hardest. Lands and spells. I would really like to see a cool Converge deck. Alright, this may be the cool Converge deck. Now we have a choice because... Oh, they just went and got a forest, so maybe not. That's an instant, so technically we could get a... Do I care about that? Yeah, I think I should. Ooh, that would have been a better target. Shouldn't have offered that trade with the poet, or it shouldn't have killed that in response to the trade with the poet. I should have just let it happen. Okay. Very happy to kill this mascot. That can run away with the game very quickly. Have our creatures. Show me the combat trick. Probably gonna have to start holding the newt back now. I really need a removal spell for Lewin. because they can just keep chumping everything. Surprised they didn't play that before they got the pest mascot. That was a punt. Let's see. Lewin can just keep making a bunch of shit, so I think I'm gonna wait and then cast Embrace, looking for a removal spell because okay, so they're gonna just make a bunch more pests. Just thin their deck out a lot. Removal spell, please. Yay. I think we'll put it on that guy. All right, and just like that, with a deck that I had very, very low expectations of, we have won ourselves a Secrets of Strixhaven collector booster box. I'm gonna have to bleep out my information here, but this is absolutely a fantastic result, and I did not expect it to happen. So this just goes to show me, myself, maybe you, not to judge a deck by its cover. I didn't have high hopes for it. Maybe people were trying to do a lot of soupy stuff, and we just kind of got in there with our aggressive creatures. One Secrets of Strixhaven collector booster box. Fantastic. I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you again for the next one. Bye bye now.